Hello, James McNamara here, and thanks for dropping by to grab a free copy of our brand new ebook called The 9 Reasons Why Cold Calls Fail. This is focused on the prospecting stage of the sales process. And the reason why I've done that is that I see that prospecting often doesn't get the attention that it deserves. You don't see a lot of training on it or books written on it, and quite often it's the part of the sales process that salespeople want to avoid the most. I've been in sales and business ownership now for 17 years, and I did a quick count the other day and worked out that I've made in excess of 30,000 cold prospecting calls. So I've mastered what works, the mindset, the strategies and the skills that allow you to get good results from prospecting. In fact, it's one of the prime lead generation tools that I've used in the various businesses that I've owned over time. I've also had the opportunity to work one-on-one with salespeople and business owners, literally taking them by the hand and going and doing some prospecting and digging up good quality leads for their business. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't all a bed of roses. I started out having to manage a fairly large territory as a young fellow in sales, and I didn't have a lot of training or support, and I just had to go and make it work. And prospecting back in those days was quite stressful. It was a thing that didn't work very well. But I just knew in the back of my mind, if I could master it and get it to work, then I had a method that I could control so I could fill my sales funnel with prospects any day of the week, anytime I wanted to. And so I went about doing that. What I've found in the work that I've done in coaching other salespeople and business owners is that there are some common mistakes that are made regularly. So that's the topic of this ebook. What are the 9 most common mistakes made? So I've written down some hints and tips in how to not only overcome those, but how to avoid them altogether. Because you want prospecting to be far less stressful than what most people find it and to yield better results than what most people get. Some of the hints and tips that I go through on that ebook are what's the very, very first thing you should do before you make any call? How do you get lists and make them work? How do you deal with the gatekeeper? What about scripts? Should we use them or shouldn't we use them? How do we follow up? And what are some of the systems that are needed to give you the best organisation and the best chance of success? So just off to the side, put your details in and you'll get free access and immediate access to that ebook. Okay, all the best for now, and I look forward to talking to you about sales a little bit further down the track.